Have you ever been in a relationship where you started to feel like you were losing your mind? Where your feelings were constantly questioned, your memories were challenged, and you began to doubt your own sense or reality? You might find yourself constantly apologizing, walking on eggshells, and feeling emotionally drained, all while being told it's for your own good. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Today, we are going to talk about the subtle red flags that can help you identify a potentially destructive partner. This isn't about slapping a label on someone, it's about giving you the clarity to protect your peace. The first and most powerful sign is a phenomenon known as love bombing. This isn't just normal, enthusiastic affection at the start of a relationship. This is intense, overwhelming, and feels almost too good to be true. They will shower you with compliments, gifts, and constant attention. They'll tell you you are their soulmate, that they have never felt this way before, and they'll want to spend every single moment with you. It feels like a fairy tale, but this stage has a purpose. It's to hook you, to make you feel incredibly special and bound to them. It's the setup that comes next. Once you are emotionally invested, the landscape begins to shift. This is where the second sign appears. Devaluation. The constant compliments turn into subtle, then not so subtle criticisms. They might start picking on your appearance, your hobbies, your friends, or your intelligence. The person who put you on a pedestal is now knocking you off it. This is incredibly confusing. You will think, but they used to love this about me. And you'll start trying harder and harder to win back their initial approval. This creates a cycle where you're constantly seeking their validation, which they now deliberately withhold. Closely tied to this is the third sign, a profound lack of empathy. This is not just about someone being a bit selfish on a bad day. This is a fundamental inability to truly understand or care about your emotional world. When you are hurt, they will dismiss your feelings. When you are sad, they will tell you you are too sensitive. When you have a problem, they will turn it around to be about them. Your pain is an inconvenience, or worse, a personal attack on them. You will stop sharing your struggles because you know it will either be used against you later or met with a cold, blank stare. The fourth sign is a sense of entitlement. They believe the normal rules don't apply to them. They deserve your undivided attention, your forgiveness, your energy without having to reciprocate. Their needs always come first. This can show up at double standards. It's okay for them to have friends, or it's okay to them to have friends of the opposite sex, but not for you. It's acceptable for them to be late, but you must be on time. They feel entitled to your time, your space, and your emotional resources, treating you not as a partner, but as an extension of themselves, there to meet their needs. When you try to address these behaviors, you will encounter the fifth sign, manipulation. This often takes the form of gaslighting. Gaslighting is a systematic process of making you doubt your own perception of reality. They will flat out deny saying something hurtful, even if you heard it clearly. They will twist stories to make you seem like the unreasonable one. They will tell you you are crazy or you are too dramatic or that never happened. Over time, this erodes your confidence in your own mind and memory. You start to believe that maybe you are the problem, which makes you even more dependent on them for their version of the truth. The sixth sign is the constant need for admiration. Their self-esteem is like a leaky bucket. It constantly needs to be refilled from the outside. They need you to praise them, to affirm their greatness, and to prop up their image. Conversations will consistently steer back to them, their achievements and their problems. You will find that your own success are minimized or even resented unless they can somehow reflect well on them. Reflect unless they can somehow reflect well on them. A true partnership involves mutual celebration, but here the spotlight must remain firmly on them. Finally, pay attention to how they treat other people. Watch how they speak about waiters, customer service representatives, their family, and their ex-partners. Do they treat people they perceive as having no value with contempt? Are all their ex crazy or horrible people while they are the perpetual victim? This is a massive red flag. The charming persona they showed you initially is a mask. How they treat those from whom they need nothing reveals their true character. If you recognize these patterns, know this: it's not your fault. You were not too sensitive, too needy, or too weak. You were targeted because of your empathy, your kindness, and your capacity to love. And your capacity for love. All beautiful qualities that they exploited. Diagnosing someone else. It's about diagnosing the situation you are in. It's the first and most crucial step toward reclaiming your reality, your pace, and your life. What you have been through is incredibly difficult, and untangling it alone can feel overwhelming. You don't have to. If this video resonated with you, you are in the right place. This channel is dedicated to being a resource for your healing journey. Here is how you can take the next step with us right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We create regular in-depth content just like this. Videos on healing from manipulation, how to set firm boundaries, and rebuilding your self-esteem after a relation like this. Subscribing means you won't miss any of the tools that can help you reclaim your power. Second, you are not alone. In the comments, our community is a safe space for support and sharing. So many people have shared their stories and found comfort in knowing others understand. If you feel comfortable, share your experience below. Your story could be the very thing that helps someone else see the light. Finally, suggest what we should talk about next. Is there a specific tactic you want to understand better? A part of the healing process you are struggling with? Let me know in the comments. This channel is built for you, and your input directly shapes the content we create. Your journey back to yourself is the most important one you will ever take. Let's be a guide and a companion on the path. Subscribe now and let's keep moving forward together.